Okay, open up 9-5 work together. It's a fairly long problem that I will take you through, and I'll explain things as we go along here. You can see the October cash payment transaction for Golden Fabric have been journalized. Determine the total of the cash payments journal. Enter 0 if the column is 0. So again, the first step is going to go through and total up columns. And you know how to total columns, but we'll just go through it here real quick. The first thing we need to write in is the date. In our account title, we will write totals. And then we would go through, if we were doing this on paper, we'd draw a single line. We would add up our total of our general debit. And I will do that real quick for you, $1,917.02. And it's just going through and adding up that column. A general credit has 0, so we'll put a 0 in there. Accounts payable, debit, we would add up those two numbers and come up with $2,066. Our purchase discount credit would be $32.80. And our cash credit would be $3,950.22. And you know you can prove this by just adding up your debits and your credits and seeing that they balance out. Once they do, you will double rule. And that is pretty much the conclusion of how to total up columns. And we've done this before, so it should be familiar to you. Going on to step 2. This says post cash payments journal lines. Okay, so if you look at the instructions here, post each line from the cash payments journal to the accounts payable ledger and to the general ledger. The cash payments journal is abbreviated as CP. Okay. It says, due to functionality differences between the text and this software, the balance dates of the general ledger is October 1st. However, the balances for all general ledger accounts affecting the posting from the purchases journal. The details for the purchase journal is available in the question assets. Okay, so we're going to take a look and we're going to post all of the items individually in your general and debit and credit to the accounts listed in the account title. And again, this should be familiar to you. And some of it I'm going to show you and then you can continue on your own. But if you look at your first one, utility expense, just as a review here, we're going to go through. Utility expense is found in our general ledger. So we're going to flip to our general ledger. We're going to find our utility expense. We are going to go through here. Sorry about that. Wrong one here. We're going to go down to our utility expense. We'll open that one up. And the date is the 2nd. Post reference, it comes from Cash Payments Journal, page 10. So CP 10. It says that it is a debit of $124. The balance, you would add it to the previous balance because we have a debit balance. And we'll add it to it, and our new balance will be $1,072.59. And remember, our last step is to take our account number and place it in our cash payments journal. And I wrote the wrong number in there. It should be 6170. Okay, now you can pause this video and finish out posting all of the individual items that is in your general debit and credit. When you are ready, we will move on to number 3. So go through that, do that, pause it right now. Okay, now that you've posted all of those individually, we're going to go on to step 3. And it says post the totals from the cash payments journal to the general ledger. Okay, so we're going to go down here and take our totals. Right now, when you look at your cash payments journal, this should all be filled in because you just got done posting. Okay, so our first one is our general debit. We do not post that anywhere, so we will place a check mark there. Our general credit is not posted as a total, but we will post our special amount columns. So we need to go to our accounts payable, debit. So we're going to go into our general ledger. We're going to go to accounts payable. Again, we're going to write the date, which is the 31st. It's cash payments, page 10, so it's CP 10. It says it's an accounts payable debit, so we will write it as a debit into our accounts payable. Let's see, it's 2,066. It has a credit balance. We debit it, so we're going to subtract, and our new balance should be $8,717.53. Our last step again is to go back into our journal and put the account number 2110. Okay, next we'll go on to our purchase discount. The date is the 31st. Cash payments, page 10. Oops. It says that it is a credit, purchase discount credit. And that is the normal balance of our purchase discount. And it's $32.80. We already have a credit balance in there. We will add it to the previous balance, and we should come up with $654.28. And again, the last step is to go back into our journal and place the number 5120. Our third account, special amount column that we will be posting is our cash credit. So we'll go to cash. It's the 31st. Cash payments, page 10. Oops. Cash payments, 10. Can't type. It says it's a credit of $3,950.22. We have a debit already in there. We are crediting, so we have to subtract, and we come up with $12,504.97. Our last step is to go up in here and make sure we put the post reference number of 1110. And now we have posted the special amount columns. Okay, and it only affected a couple of them. Okay, one thing I want you to notice before we move on, do you see this number here? This $8,717.53. That is the total amount that all of our vendors, or that we owe all of our vendors. Okay, so therefore that's a number we need to remember for right now. We are going to go through to our next step and prepare a schedule of accounts payable. And what this does is it lists all your vendors and the amount that you owe them. The total amount from all your vendors, or that you owe all your vendors. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to take a look. Coastal Company, do you owe them money? Yep, you owe them $2,230.88. $2,230.88. Gray Manufacturing, do you owe them any money? Nope. It looks like you just leave that one blank. Pacific Company, you go in there and you owe them $4,177.65. Then you go into your Westland supplies and find out what the balance there, and that is $566. Yeatman, looks like you owe them $1,743. And then you would go through and you add all of the numbers from your vendors. You come up with a total of $8,717.53. Okay, if you remember from before, that was the balance that we had in our accounts payable account that I told you to remember. If those two numbers do not match up, then something is wrong. Okay, so again, as a little review, what we did today was we totaled our column, we posted individual amounts, we posted our special amount columns, and then we prepared a schedule of accounts receivable or accounts payable, and it is a listing of vendor accounts, balances, and the total due to all vendors. And again, it should match our controlling account accounts payable.